He's the friendly neighborhood hero we all know, but across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man has taken on countless identities, powers, and stories. From Peter Parker to Gwen Stacy, from the spectacular to the strange, this video covers every version of Spider-Man that's ever swung across the multiverse. Get ready to enter the web like never before. Sometimes student, sometimes scientist, and sometimes photographer, Peter Parker is a full-time superhero better known as the web-slinging and wall-crawling Spider-Man. Often a loner, Spider-Man is a stalwart member of the superhero community who has earned numerous allies like the Fantastic Four and the Avengers. He has made of numerous supervillains his personal enemies, including Dr. Octopus, Electro, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, Venom, and most notoriously, his nemesis the Green Goblin. Peter's support network extends to his civilian life, including Mary Jane Watson, Harry Osborn, Flash Thompson, and J. Jonah Jameson, although the latter used to run a smear campaign against the wall crawler in his newspaper, the Daily Bugle. The past history of Spider-Man of Earth 772 mirrors that of his Earth 616 counterpart's early career up until the point when Peter got the idea to join the Fantastic Four to earn some extra money. On Earth 616, the Fantastic Four turned him away, sending him off on his long-time solo career. On Earth 772, while the other members of the Fantastic Four still rejected Spider-Man's offer to join, it was the caring Invisible Girl who called Spider-Man back and convinced her teammates to consider hiring Spider-Man into the group. The group agreed to take Spider-Man on, but only if he revealed to them his secret identity. With some effort, Peter revealed his true identity to the Fantastic Four, and explained that he needed the money to look after his ailing Aunt May. Upon learning this, the Fantastic Four welcomed him into the team, rechristening themselves the Fantastic Five. Peter Parker's history is presumably similar to his Earth 616 counterparts. He was once a student of Bruce Banner and Banner became attached to Parker, loving him like a son. When Parker suffered from an unrevealed condition, Banner tried treating the affliction with a gamma-irradiated spider, but the procedure turned Parker into a gamma mutate. Spider was the red-headed Peter Parker, a mass murderer who used to be bitten by a radioactive spider and merged with the spider symbiote. Spider was the red-headed Peter Parker, a mass murderer who used to be bitten by a radioactive spider and merged with the spider symbiote. As a sociopath who liked hurting people, Peter had a sense of humor akin to Spider-Man was a member of the new Fantastic Four who were brought together after the original team was killed by the High Overlord. The group defeated Annihilus and Blostar just before President Kelly was assassinated and the Ghost Rider was captured by Arnim Zola. The remaining members traveled to the White House and rescued Ghost Rider and escaped just before Zola's Doctor Doom clone detonated. An orphan, Peter Parker was raised by his Scottish uncle Benjamin and his wife, until one year, on his birthday, Sir Nicholas Fury came to his door. Fury had known Peter's parents and sought Peter to enter into his service. Having to stay in England, Peter had to change his surname to Parquois as during Queen Elizabeth's rule, Scots were not taken favourably well due to James VI of Scotland. Peter was sent to escort Virginia Dare. Peter accepted, planning to get his aunt and uncle out of England to join him. He was then bitten by a spider that had been exposed to a portal's temporal energies and was gifted as a witch breed. As Peter grew up, he had taken the heroic identity of the spider and fell in love with Virginia Dare. At some point of his life, a radioactive spider bit William Braddock, granting him superpowers. A rookie Captain Britain, Spider UK came to learn of the Great Hunt when Morlun was detected on Earth 1983. Killing the Spider-Man of that world, and after watching two other Spider Totem-connected people getting murdered, he runs away to warn Saturnine and Roma of the murders. However, Saturnine, more distraught over the incursions, grew angry at what she felt was something insignificant and ordered Roma to throw him out. However, Roma was much more sympathetic and charged Billy with protecting the other spiders, considering that their murder must have been for a truly sinister purpose, for which she gave him a dimensional travel talisman to enable him travel through the multiverse. During his mission, he came across a certain Spider-Woman. He would later travel to Earth 982 with Spider-Man of Earth 4 to recruit Spider-Girl and her brother, although they arrived too late to save their father. The story of Ultimate Spider-Man. Peter Benjamin Parker gained his powers on a high school field trip to Osborne Industries Incorporated where he was bitten by a spider exposed to the OZ compound, a prototype super soldier serum. After that fateful day at Oscorp Industries, Parker put his newfound abilities to use and won a local wrestling challenge, wearing a mask to conceal his identity. After Peter easily defeated his opponent, the promoter of the fight gave Peter a new costume and the name Spider-Man. His wrestling career ended when he was accused of stealing the promoter's money. In a bad mood, Peter allowed a burglar he encountered on his way home to escape from a robbery. His actions would later come back to haunt him. Arguing with his uncle over poor grades and a bad attitude, Peter ran off to cool down. When Peter returned home, he learned that the same burglar from the robbery had murdered Uncle Ben in his absence. Feeling guilty over his inaction, which had led to the death of a loved one, Parker vowed that as long as he was capable, he would serve and protect others. Since gaining his new powers and a new aim in life, Peter defeated the self-created Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, created with Oscorp Industries' experimental Oz formula, seemingly disappeared into the river. Peter Parker was a member of the ninja clan called the Spider Clan and was trained in their ways by his sensei. He became the last member of the Spider Clan when his uncle was killed by Venom, who was an underling of the Kingpin and the Kuji-Kuri. This left Peter with thoughts of revenge, so he continued his training in secret so that he could gain the strength to get revenge for the death of Ben. While fighting Venom, the Hulk attacked New York City and Spider-Man aided in combating him. Nolan Oberoi, a local crime lord, used an amulet to perform an ancient ritual during which he was possessed by a demon committed to opening the gate for other demons to reach to Earth. While being chased by other kids, Pavid Prabhakar encountered an ancient yogi who gave him the power of a spider to fight the evil threatening the world. While discovering his powers, Pavid refused to help a woman being attacked by several men. He left the place, but returned when he heard his uncles cry out, having been stabbed when he tried to help the woman. Thus Pavid came to understand that with great power comes great responsibility. Nolan Oberoi sent Dr. Octopus to kill Spider-Man, as instructed by the demonic voices. Doc Ock failed, and Spider-Man made it into the newspapers where he was deemed a threat. When Battleworld was created as a result of an incursion between Earth 616 and Earth 1610, the Superhuman Registration Act was proposed, causing a fight to break out between Captain America and Iron Man. The fighting between Iron Man and Captain America didn't end, and eventually two factions were formed. Iron Man became the President of the Iron, while Captain America became the General of the Blue. Peter found himself aligned with Captain America in the Blue, becoming separated from his wife, Mary Jane Watson, and his daughter, Mabel Parker. Peter became a trusted ally of Captain America, and was brought with him to meet with Iron Man and Miriam Sharp on neutral ground, Miriam's bridge on the Divide.